Hey guys, before we get into this video, if you want to get an Art and BRI mug for Christmas this year, you need to order by midnight tonight. This is Sunday, December 1st, 2019. Alright, thanks. Hey guys, I just finished a set of drawings and annotated photographs that we're sending off to an architect this evening to take the next step in designing our house. It just means we're moving forward on something that we've been really slow on getting started on. I was supposed to be working as a nurse today, but I got put on call, which that's not happened to me for years, honestly. It's Black Friday. Bree and the kids went to Asheville to meet up with some family, do a lot of visiting, and a little bit of shopping, and I had to stay at home because if I were to go all the way to my family's, I wouldn't be able to make it to work in time if they called me, so here I am. Now it is 4:22, and I have about an hour and 15 minutes. I'm going to walk out into the woods and go hunting. You might wonder why I'm going hunting. Well, it's a couple reasons. Number one is to stay sane, because this is just one of the things that's tops for me for keeping my head straight, is getting out in the woods, whether it's hunting or hiking. And the other one is I'm going out for meat. I don't care about a trophy. I'll shoot anything that's legal today, and there's some great healthy meat running out in these woods in the form of deer. I have everything I need. I've got my rifle. It's unloaded for the walk. I got my hunter orange, though I technically don't even have to wear it on my own land. I saw 2 deer this morning. I wasn't able to get a shot at all. I won't squeeze the trigger unless I'm pretty confident I'm going to drop the deer. And they were a little bit far off and they were moving, but I think this evening might be the time. The only other stuff I brought with me is my knife, my deer tags. You don't need a license in North Carolina if you're hunting your own land. You just need tags. I have my cell phone in case Bree calls or texts, or in case my job, they still could call me. I still might have to run down the mountain and drive to work. I hate to break it to you guys, but your venison's not non-GMO. When you look at the counties of North Carolina, a lot of them have around 1,000 deer a year harvest. And in many places, folks feed out thousands and thousands of pounds of corn. And you can't feed corn here on public land, but you can feed deer straight through. You can feed them corn on your private land. And I haven't fed them at all this year. I know that in this county, there's thousands of pounds of corn. I've talked to guys who sell it. So unfortunately, venison is not non-GMO. I still think it's pretty healthy though, because everything other than that corn is the healthiest food you can find. Alright, that's the last I'm going to say until I'm done hunting. I'm back at the camper. I can hear them now. I can hear the deer walking up on the hillside above the camper, above the barns. And it's like they're mocking me. Actually, that's just a joke, because I don't feel that way about the deer at all. I actually Had a great time. I'm going to tell you briefly what happened. You saw me walk up the ridge, and I got to my spot and I sat down and I waited, and I didn't see anything for a long time. You can actually hunt until 30 minutes after the official sunset time, and that's the cutoff. You can't shoot a deer after that. It was coming down to the last 10 minutes, and I'd seen one deer way off on my long shot in the last 5 minutes of the hunting day. After the time when I thought, well, maybe I should just go because it's getting pretty dark. I could only take a really close shot. I heard a deer walking straight towards me. If you've never been hunting, I don't know if you'll understand this. Ooh. Hey. No, it's fine. I was just trying to figure out when you're going to be home. I didn't get a deer. I came really close though. The house it's going to be cleaner than when you left. Okay, I love you. I'm going to get off. Okay, bye. Now, after it gets dark, the squirrels quit. And if you've ever been hunting, you know the squirrels are like the bane of your existence. You'll hear a deer go, dun, 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 dun. Pause. The squirrels are always digging and they're hopping. You can hear them, chin, 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 hop, hop, hop. And so I knew this was the deer coming towards me, and it was quite close. And I pretty much knew it was too dark to take a shot, but I just got a thrill out of having this deer walk right up on me. The deer came, I would guess, within about 50 feet of me, but it was on the other side of some trees. I checked my watch at the last minute just to say, hey, like if he walked right up in front of me at where I could like actually see him, could I have taken the shot? And it was I had maybe a minute to spare, but it was too dark. And when I ejected my shell, you could hear he walked off the other direction. And that was that. So that was really fun for me. I have fun when I go out, whether I get a deer or not. I really wanted to shoot a deer today, but I will say shooting a deer at the very last, in the last minutes of the day means you're going to be looking for the deer in the dark and spending an hour to a couple hours, depending on how much you do, on field dressing it, skinning it. And you can probably tell I love this. It is for me, it's the time when I can just think of one thing. And that's probably why I like being in the woods, because when I go in the woods, I actually don't think about what's going on in my life. I don't think about problems. I don't do problem solving. I literally am just there. And it's beautiful. In other news, guys, you know, I'm struggling with making vlogs that tell the story of what's really happening. You know, we're struggling with getting the house moving. I know we're going to do it. I know it's going to be a success, but we're in this stage where things are just moving so slowly, and I'm struggling with making vlogs about that because that struggle is very personal. It's kind of has to do with my personal weaknesses in this moment. And so I thought I'd just make this vlog about going up in the woods today. I hope you enjoyed it. I just told Bree the camper's going to be clean before she gets home, and I've been in the woods a bunch of the day. I've been drawing my drawings. The camper's not clean, so that's what I'm going to work on. Thanks for joining us. Hope you had a great Good Friday. Black Friday. Hope it wasn't too black for you. Hey, you all have a good night.